You're watching Bet Rivers Pro Football Weekly on the Bet Rivers Network.
Welcome, everybody, to the latest edition of Bet Rivers Pro Football Weekly, where every week, longtime NFL wide receiver Brandon Stokley and myself, Adam the Bull, longtime radio host. I got no credibility in football. We'll find out, though, because I am winning the picks. Although you had a big week this past week there, Brandon. You went 4-1. But
it felt good. Finally.
What's that?
Finally, it felt good.
It's the best when you get hot. When you get hot, it ebbs and flows. And that's why anything better than 50% is great. I know you've got 4 picks today. I've got 4 picks today. We'll go through the schedule, NFL week number 7, and we'll give you some picks that'll hopefully make money for everybody, all coming up on Bet Rivers Pro Football Weekly. Before we jump into the games, I want to let you know that players who place a qualifying same-game parlay of at least $10 on eligible NFL or NCAA football games at Bet Rivers will receive 1 standard entry into the weekly Squares game. Winning standard squares will be awarded a prize of a $20 bonus bet. See the app and the website for more details. All right, let's get to it. Let's start with the first game on Sunday. We've got another game in England, the Rams and the Jaguars, and you get us started quickly here, Brandon. Both these teams are 4-2. Both these teams coming off a loss the Rams coming off a win, the Jaguars coming off a loss last week. You like the road team, the Rams, but obviously it's a neutral site game, although the Jags have played a lot in England. But you like the Rams in this one.
Yeah, I like the Rams. I just think they're a much more complete team. I don't know who the Jags are right now. Losing last week at home to Seattle. I just can't trust them. I can't count on my neutral game site. Give me Stafford. Give me McVay. We'll see if Puka what his situation is, if he's able to play or not. But I still like the Rams.
I'm with you on this. I think it's funny and it's unfair. I feel like the Jaguars are a fraudulent 4-2. I don't believe in them. And they've gotten some good wins. Obviously, they beat Kansas City. They beat San Francisco. Obviously, they're dealing with a ton of injuries. But for some reason, I'm just not ready to buy into Jacksonville. I got to see it for longer than just 6 weeks.
Agree. Totally agree.
All right, next game on the docket. We come back to America, and the 1 o'clock games at Soldier Field in Chicago. The Saints and the Bears. And you've got a pick here as well. The Bears coming off an incredible win on Monday night over Washington. A botched snap leads to a game-winning Bears field goal. They were lucky, but they got it done.
Yeah, I'm just not a believer in the Saints at all right now. Chicago, look, they're playing solid football. They believe they can win. They're having fun. That different culture there with Ben Johnson as their head coach. And so they look like a different football team. And they've shown the ability to win close games. And so give me the better football team at home, and I'll take the Bears.
Yeah, this is my first pick as well, and I'm with you on this one. I feel like for the last bunch of years, the Bears have been overhyped, and I never believe in the Bears hype. And I thought people went even a little over the top this year with Ben Johnson. But the Bears, at the very least, are a serviceable NFL team. The Saints stink. I mean, they're absolutely horrible. I know they did beat the Giants shockingly a couple of weeks ago.
Giants had 5 turnovers that game.
Good point.
They were hand-wrapped gifted that game.
That's a great point. And it's on the road. Like, bad teams don't go and win on the road very often. And the Bears got to be very confident coming off that victory last week. I'm with you. Lock it in. The Bears favored. I think you had it at 5.5. I think it's gone up, guys. I think it's gone up to
wow.
Oh, no, I'm wrong. It is 5.5, still 5.5. All right, let's continue. So this next game, I'm dubbing it the Who's the Next Coach to Get Fired Bowl, because with Brian Callahan already out, Mike McDaniel in Miami, Kevin Stefanski in Cleveland, both on the hot seat. Both had terrible years last year, both off to terrible starts this year. For the first time this season, I'm actually picking the Browns. It's a 2.5-point spread. The Browns are terrible, but so are the Dolphins. And believe it or not, as dysfunctional an organization as Cleveland is, I think right now, actually, Miami's even more dysfunctional. Tua complained about leadership. The players were not showing up for team meetings. The Browns may be bad, but that stuff's not happening, at least as far as I know, and I'm pretty close with this team in this situation. The game's in Cleveland. Dolphins defense stinks. Browns offense stinks, but I think the only good unit amongst these four is the Browns defense. And so I'm going to go with the Browns to win a relatively low-scoring game, but I think they'll win, and they'll win by a field goal. They're a 2.5-point favorite, so I like the Browns in this one.
I like that one. I mean, Miami, it just feels like that ship is sinking, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
You just can't – you don't air out your business to the media, and that's what Tua, their captain, leader, did. Yeah. So not a good look.
Speaking of airing things to the media, were you surprised? Did you see what Mike Tomlin said about the Joe Flacco trade? Did you happen to see that? Were you surprised that yeah, right. It's very unlike Tomlin to do that. What did you make of that?
Oh, I loved it. It's entertaining, right? I mean, hey, take a shot at Cleveland for trading away Flacco, right?
Yeah.
I love when coaches do those types of things, but I'm in the media, but it's fun.
Yeah, I agree with you. All right, let's get to the next game here on the docket. The Patriots at the Titans. The Titans have been absolutely awful. It's been a rough start for Cam Ward. Meanwhile, Patriots, after losing to the Raiders week 1, have gone 4-1. They're 3-0 at home. They're a 7-point favorite in this game. They're not at home. They're on the road, but a big favorite. But I love the way Drake May is playing right now. Vrabel, we all know Vrabel's an excellent coach. This is his former team, so I think he's going to want to go in there and send a message that you guys screwed up in firing me. I think the Patriots are going to win this game by double digits easy. I like the Patriots in this one.
You just ask yourself, does Tennessee get that interim coach bump here at all? Is there any kind of boost with the change? We shall see. But the Patriots are playing some good ball right now. Drake May's playing awesome.
Yeah, he really is. It's funny because Caleb Williams was the no-brainer number 1 pick, and yet he's clearly right now behind both Drake May and Jaden Daniels. I think every team would rather have either of those two guys over Caleb Williams right now, but it is what it is. All right, let's get to the Jets and the Panthers. The Panthers, as bad as I think they are 3-3. I mean, give them credit. They've been at least competitive. They're 3-0 at home, but they're 0-3 on the road. The Jets are 0-6, 0-4 at home, and they're home again. Their coach might get fired after 1 year. I don't know, but you like the Jets to get their first win. You like them on the money line.
Jets, Jets, right here. Hey, they're going to get their first win of the year. Look, they're not going 0-17. They played good ball last week against the Broncos defense. They played really good defense. Yeah. Their offense stunk. Broncos got a good defense, so I think just going back home, Carolina on the road. Can you really trust Carolina on the road? I can't. So I think it's a close football game that the Jets find a way to win. How about a walk-off field goal for the Jets? First win for Aaron Glenn.
Yeah, that would be good. They're getting a point. I mean, when you're getting a point to Carolina at home, things are not going well, but they're +1, but you like them on the money line. Meanwhile, you like the other New York team as well, the Giants, who are 2-4 at the Broncos, 4-2. The Giants are getting 7 points in this one, and you like the Giants to cover.
I do. I like the Jets last week, getting about 7.5 or whatever it was against the Broncos. Giants got a good defensive front. Broncos' offensive line is struggling right now. So I think the Broncos find a way to win this football game, but I think it's under a touchdown win for the Broncos.
I don't have a pick in this game, but I wanted your thoughts on there's 2 Monday night games again this week. I love this game, Tampa Bay and Detroit. Detroit's offense, which had been so great, kind of stumbled last week, but now they're back at home. Meanwhile, Baker and the Tampa Bay Bucks have been great, but Godwin's out, Mike Evans is out, Ibuka now is out. They're a mess at wide receiver. What do you think of this game?
Yeah, Detroit's banged up in their secondary, so they have a lot of injuries. But Baker just has been finding ways to get it done. How? It's been amazing to watch. What a performance last week, against the 49ers. We've all seen the highlight of him going down the sideline, getting that first down, shaking off 2 people, running over a guy. I mean, he's been impressive. He really has. So if anybody can do it without his top 3 guys right now, it's Baker Mayfield.
All right, and finally, let's talk about the Monday night game, the second Monday night game, the late one, the Texans, the Seahawks, this game in Seattle. The Seahawks are a 3.5-point favorite in this game. Do you have a play in this one?
I don't. I can't trust Houston's offense right now. I think their defense is great. And Seattle, big win the week before. So if I was going with this game right now, Sam Darnold's playing great football also. I probably would take the home team and Seattle.
Yeah, I like the under in this game. That's my play here. If I had to pick the game, I'm with you. I'd take Seattle also. Jackson Smith and Jigba, yet another Buckeye wide receiver, is playing great. But I like the under 41 in this game at -112 between the Texans and the Seahawks. All right, folks, that's a look around the league for week number 7 in the NFL. We got picks for you. Hopefully they're winners for you. Brandon, good luck this week with your picks. Thanks to there you go. Thanks to the guys for producing, Tim and Alex. We'll talk to you next time. Where else but right here on Bet Rivers Pro Football Week.
Thanks for watching Bet Rivers Pro Football Weekly on the Bet Rivers Network.